We also saw some fences go up at the federal Dirksen courthouse here in downtown. That was a federal procedure to make sure that access comes in and out of the courthouse without an issue as some of these protests start to escalate and get larger across the next week or so. So these people tell us it's important for them to be out here today. I just talked to one of the organizers who told us that now is the time everyone in Chicago needs to come together to make sure that the Trump administration hears the voices of Chicagoans.
These are the people who actually make this city run. These are the people who actually make this country run. And those are the people that Trump is attacking. So we have to stand up together and say very loudly, very proudly that this is not going to happen, that we are not accepting this. We are not allowing Trump to just walk in and invade the city with impunity.
So the effort continues here locally to push back against some of the administration's policies and their plans here in Chicago. That organizer I talked to said he was very happy to see how Mayor Brandon Johnson and Governor J.B. Pritzker have handled all of this.
I want everybody to look at this picture right here and see who's out there. See who's out there. You got people out there in Chicago protesting because they don't want the troops down there. We know the history, the gun violence in Chicago and everything like that. We've been hearing that for years, people. Everybody around the world knows about the gun violence down there in Chicago. 54 people. And it's right now, like 54 people has been shot in Chicago. The number keeps increasing. All the gun violence down there. So my question to all you people that's out there protesting, why are y'all against someone who's trying to stop the gun violence? They're trying to stop the gun violence down there. But you know why? Look at the picture again, people. All you see, you see a few black people out there, but you see more white people out there. Like, I'm not trying to play the race card here or anything like that, but you see more white people in there. You might see a few Hispanic people in there probably protesting, but you don't see a group of black people out there protesting. For all the group of black people that is scared for their life, that's got to live in fear around the gun violence, y'all should be out there protesting against these people. Y'all should be the ones should be out there agreeing with Trump and saying, yeah, bring the troops here, Trump. We are tired of living in fear. These people that y'all see right here protesting, they probably live in a nice ass neighborhood where the gun violence is not very high. So they don't care. They don't care. They don't live because I guarantee you, half these people that you see that's protesting out there does not live in a gun violent neighborhood down there in Chicago. They don't live around the gun violence. They don't have to live in fear every day. So, of course, you're going to have idiots like these saying, no, we don't want you, because they don't understand. They ain't never lived in the hood before. They don't know what it's like to live in fear. They don't know what it's like to feel like, next door, your neighbors are killers. They don't know what it's like to live in fear like that. They don't know what it's like to walk your dog. Like, when you're living in the hood, you can't walk your dog or jog or exercise without somebody coming down there robbing you. They don't know what it's like to live that kind of lifestyle. They don't know what it's like to live in fear. So for all you idiots that's down there protesting in Chicago, y'all don't understand. You don't understand at all what living in fear is. To me, it's just really retarded. How in the world are y'all trying to stop someone that's trying to stop the gun violence down there? You see, that's making Trump and all of them a little bit way more curious. That's gonna make them even more want to come down there in Chicago, kick the door down. Because why do you got people down there trying to protest against someone who's trying to stop the gun violence, trying to stop all the shooting, trying to stop all these maniacs down there in Chicago? I don't like to wish jail on people, man, but some niggas out there needs to be locked up in jail. Yeah, all you niggas down there in Chicago that's robbing people, being maniacs, going to these hood block parties and everything like that, shooting up people and all that stuff like that. Nah, man, y'all dudes gotta go, man. Y'all gotta go, man. You gotta go. And y'all can sit there and say, oh, I hate for someone speaking up for the white man, this and that. Nobody got nothing to do with that, man. People sick and tired of living in fear. Because y'all niggas down there in Chicago don't care, man. Y'all don't care. And they trying to stop the gun violence down there in Chicago. And you got all these people down here protesting. Because, come on now, man. The cops don't seem like they're doing their job down there. I mean, yeah, they solved some murders down there in Chicago, but, you know, it takes a lot of time. I understand it being a cop. It takes time, though, man. But cops down there in Chicago, man, they ain't. I mean, all the shooting going on down there, man. I mean, no, man, you got to put the troops down there in Chicago. Y'all really do. Because all these people could look. I mean, look at the crowd right here, man. I mean, you don't see a group of black people down there. I'm talking about the ones that live in the hood, that lives in fear. You don't see those people in there because they're afraid to come out and say something. Because they don't want to be looked at as someone that support the white man. They don't be like, oh, we don't want to look at as someone that support the police and support the troops. They fear for their life. So, of course, they ain't going to come out the house and let it be known. Not all of them. But they all should be out there protesting to go up against these kind of people. Because these kind of people that's out there protesting, they want y'all to continue on living in fear out there. They want y'all to live in fear and you know what I'm saying? They want y'all. All these people that you see in this crowd out here protesting, they do not care about you people that live in the rough neighborhoods down there in Chicago. They don't care nothing about y'all. Because if they did, they wouldn't be trying to protest against someone trying to stop the gun violence. Because you know this is putting a smile on all these crazy ass, all these savages ass wannabe gangsters down there in Chicago. You know that's putting a smile on all these wannabe gangsters down there in Chicago that the government down in Chicago don't want Trump troops down there. You know it's putting a smile on all these wannabe gangsters, all these savage ass niggas down in Chicago. It's putting a smile on their faces that y'all are out there protesting. They smiling because they know that if y'all protest and stop Trump and them for bringing the troops down there, they can continue on acting like wild animals down there in Chicago. So all these wannabe gangsters, they glad that y'all are doing this for them. Y'all doing all these killers and all these savage ass niggas down there that's running wild down there in Chicago. Y'all is doing them a favor, and they is smiling and happy that y'all are doing it for them. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't got to say nothing, but they sitting back smiling, hoping that Trump and them don't come down there. Because they know if Trump and them comes down there, they going to get the fuck out the way. Because they know Trump and them troops down there, they ain't playing with their ass. They ain't going to be like the freaking police. They ain't going to play with y'all ass. Y'all niggas can try to go to war with these troops y'all want to, but y'all niggas going to lose, man. Because y'all niggas down there can't shoot straight. Y'all niggas want to go to war with these troops down there. Y'all want to shoot and kill and go to war. Go to war with these troops down there in Chicago and see that they won't lay y'all asses down. They worse. They way more skilled than these cops are. Way more freaking skilled. Y'all niggas ain't gonna try these troops down there in Chicago. Y'all gonna be hiding up in the house, staying the fuck out the damn way. They need them down there. They need to go to the rough part of the hood down there in Chicago. I seen all the videos down. I seen all the videos. We all have people. We all know the killings and all the roughest neighborhoods down in Chicago. We all know if you sit there and do your research and watch the videos, y'all know the roughest neighborhoods. You know, the government down there in Chicago, he ain't been through them hoods. He know them hoods down there needs troops. He knows that. He don't care about y'all, man. He don't care about y'all. He wants y'all to keep living in fear. All these people that's out there, they want y'all to continue on living in fear. Gosh, boy. It's crazy, man. I don't agree with everything Trump's saying, and I'm not trying to be a Trump ass kisser or anything like that. But I do agree with him. It is a killing field out there in Chicago, though. You know, and all this killing each other, all that stuff's got to stop down there, man. Like, something's got to give, man. It's got to be a change down in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, people, though. Should Trump bring the troops down there, people? Yeah, he needs to bring the troops down there and get rid of all these wannabe gangsters down there in Chicago. Because like I said in my last video, all you little wannabe gangsters down there in Chicago, If Trump and them and the truth pull up, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy like y'all do when y'all kill our own when y'all kill our own people. Keep that same energy when they pull up on y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Peace.